What's up there folks, welcome back to the channel. Today we are playing more Train Sim World 4. We are enjoying a drive in the EMD F125 from LA Union through to Burbank. So today guys, I hope you're going to enjoy this video. If you do, please do hit the like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you'd go ahead and do that. We are about ready as we are loading our passengers here. And once we are fully loaded, we will be ready to go. So I hope that you're going to join me for this ride. Please do kick back and let's enjoy this one together. Right then guys, so we are back aboard. We are now locking the doors and we are going to start releasing the brakes in just a moment. So the doors are now locked. We will release the automatic brakes and we will make sure that they're fully released now. And we're going to put a little bit of power on and get moving. Let's just cut back to the external camera. Wow, listen to that engine. Absolutely fantastic. And we are now moving along. We do have a bit of a strict speed limit to start off with here. So we'll just ease back again and just cruise on. We'll be careful to adhere to the speed limits as we go. Now, this is going to be a fairly short journey today, but in the future we are going to come back and revisit these routes. And we are going to be enjoying them together over a longer distance. We will also look at some of the safety devices that we can use on our next video when we come back to this one, but for now, we're just going to be enjoying this journey together, as I say. It's a fairly short one. And what a beautiful loco this is. I mean, look at that. Can we switch to a different external camera? There we go. And I think we should get an increased speed limit soon as well. We can start to accelerate in a little while. But there we go. As often is common with American trains, we have a control panel at the back as well, by which the train can be driven in the reverse direction. So yeah, it's common in a couple of the other Train Sim World American routes with passenger trains as well, that we get to drive those. But for now, we're just going to negotiate this these points here, these switches. We've got a 25 mile/h speed limit coming up, so we're going to take advantage of that, no doubt, and see how fast we can get this thing going. Got about 10 minutes to our first stop. Just ease back again there, just while we wait to hit this 25 speed limit. There we go. Wow, just hearing this massive diesel engine just spooling up is fantastic. So there we go, we're up to 25. We'll just ease back into neutral again, just let the thing roll on. And I think we're going to hit another speed limit in a sec, so we can potentially increase again. But we are breaking the speed limit ever so slightly here. Obviously nothing too hardcore, but and we are travelling next to the sewage. Looks like a sewage, I don't know what these are called actually. If anybody's American, please do let me know. Like the sewage sort of system off to the side anyway. And yeah, we've got another speed increase here, so we're going to get a little bit more power on, as we are due at our next stop at 10:05, and it's 3 minutes to 10 right now, so I think a little bit more power won't do us any harm. Coming up to a pedestrian crossing here. Beautiful, absolutely stunning. Just see it disappear off into the distance there. And there we go. The gates have opened for the cars to travel back across the track again as we also cruise on. So yeah, I hope you've been enjoying the video so far. Of course, we only did the LNER video last week. Got another rail going overhead here. We'll just take a quick look at the map. Oh, we've got a speed limit increase again. And there is a track going that way, but it looks like it's just a dead ender. Or not a track that's active. I think this is a rail yard here on the left. And we do have a little while to go to our station, so I think we'll just keep the power on. And we are going to be passing that rail yard in just a moment. Just be careful not to break the speed limit. And yeah, we've passed over the this little I don't know what this would be called, but it's certainly leading into another body of water down there. And we're passing in a bunch of the same trains. I wonder what numbers they are. Maybe we can take a quick look. There's one moving over there. So we've got 907 here. And as we are flying off, we've got 918. Make sure to keep the power on here, we don't want to be late. Still got 2.9 miles to go in 5 minutes, so we'll keep it going. Now, I still haven't figured out on this game if we're going kind of uphill or downhill. Haven't been able to spot any markers on the instruments either to let us know that. Obviously in the bottom right we've got our speed, our direction. There's an arrow showing that as well. And obviously we've got other markers there to tell us if our doors are open and things of that nature. But we still don't know if we're going uphill or downhill. And I'm not too sure if there's something that I'm missing that would show me that, because I can't see it at the moment. Another speed limit increase up to 60. 2 miles to go to our next stop, so we'll keep it going. I don't want to push it too hard because obviously we are getting fairly close now, but I think we can ease off. Because we've got 1.7 miles to go, which is fine. We can just cruise. We've got like 3.5 minutes to get there, so yeah. We're not in too much of a rush, to be honest with you. And I am looking forward to seeing a lot more of this route as well, because from what I understand, obviously being in LA, it's the Antelope Valley route, so we do get to experience some of the countryside, the sort of, I think it'll be like a desert sort of area, which we will get to. Just going to start popping a little bit of brakes on just to try and roll off a bit of the speed. We don't want to be coming in too quick, and I have a feeling that once we hit this platform, we're going to have to stop fairly quickly. So, oh, there you can see the hills in the distance there. Looking rather nice. A nice clear blue sky today as well, which is fantastic. 40 miles an hour, 0.6 miles to go, so yeah, we're getting close. As with most trains, it takes a while to apply and release the brakes, so I think we're doing alright. We put a bit of brakes on there. The passengers would have felt that brake in there, but now we have released the brakes again. And 29 miles an hour. And a beautiful desk here. Yeah, looks really good. Beautiful console, nice controls. Everything's nice and like nicely available, nice and clear, nice and tidy. There we go, that wasn't too bad. And we'll be unlocking both doors. Not too sure what's going on. Nope, I didn't want that door locked. I definitely hit both. There we go. And we ourselves can quickly open this door as well and have a look outside. There we go. Oh, falling down. Right. So hopefully we'll get up without too much of a problem. There we go. Right, we'll close that one. Keep any riffraff out. That looks like that guy. I won't see who it was. It looks a little bit like the guy from CarWow, you know, Matt. I can't remember what his name is now, but anyway, if you've ever watched that channel, it's quite interesting. His car stuff on there. Okay, so we've got about 40 seconds, and then we'll see what's going to happen next. Yeah, I can't wait to drive more of this route. Yeah, and I'm sure the passengers can't wait to see these buses drive more. That one doesn't even have a driver in it. Neither does that one. And what do you want to take it? Should we take a guess of whether this one's got a driver or not? It doesn't. So these buses are going nowhere right now. Right, we'll start to lock the doors, I think. I don't know why only one side's operating at a time instead of both of them. But yeah, they're both locked now. We'll get the doors locked and we will now release the brakes and get a move on. Wow, that's a nice sight. Wow, listen to that. I don't know how you guys are doing for like the likes of bass, whether you're playing this through a stereo or through your headphones, but my days, that sounded awesome. You can even hear it now because I've got the window open. So yeah, we've got 4.5 miles to our next stop. which may or may not be our last stop of this run. I think it probably will be, to be fair. We'll see though, eh? We're passing another one here. That one's going backwards with the loco at the rear of the train. I do like that idea of the loco pushing, especially on a passenger run which is fairly straight and fairly, what's the word, fairly flat. And we are starting to see more of the countryside here now. More buses and an RV over there. Look like the Breaking Bad RV, that. Wow, tons of school buses. Lots of stutter. Lots of stutter and stammering. Oh my days, what's going on? I thought we'd broken it then. Right, let's just try and stay in here. I think it's probably safe. 80-mile-an-hour speed limit, so we'll just start to ease off the power. Good job I looked. There we go. Going through a sort of chemical complex of some type here. Motoring along nicely. We are going fast now, obviously 80 miles an hour. I'm assuming by the name of this locomotive, the F125, that it can go 125 miles an hour. It might not actually, because obviously America have got their high-speed train, which we will cover in another video. But for now, just keeping an eye on our distance to our stop. About 2 miles coming up, so yeah, we'll be starting to ease down a little bit soon. I think a little bit of brakes now probably won't do any harm, considering the speed we're going. There we go. So yeah, Burbank downtown track 2. That's where we're going to be heading in. That's the platform we're going to be heading into. So we'll just release the brakes again and just cruise in. It's 50 mile an hour currently, still dropping, so I'm assuming there's a slight incline here. So we've got a amber signal coming up, and that will be followed, I would think, by a red in the station. So with a mile to go, I'm just going to put a little bit more brakes on now. And a little bit again. The last thing we want is to run the red signal, so we'll be careful. 35 miles an hour, I'd say that's not too bad now for coming in. We are still slowing a little bit, but it's not the end of the world. We want to be there for 12, so 10, 12. Look at the way it's drawing in the shadow over there. Really, that should be, that should be sorted. We are coming in a little slow here, and I think it's because we're on an incline. It must be a pretty decent incline, because we are slowing considerably. I'll just put a little notch of power on just to keep us moving. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, guys. I really hope you have. If you have, please hitting that like button would help me out a great deal. Just really helps against the algorithm. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, I'd love it if you'd go ahead and do that. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers and people that have stayed with the channel for such a long time. I really appreciate it. We are going to get some brakes on. We don't want to be running this red, that's for sure. Mind you, the red's a little way off, I think. I don't think it's at the end of this platform. I think it must be further down the line. But there we go. We should be stopping now. And there you have it. We'll get the doors open. Just the one side at this station. Looking forward to driving this loco some more. And I think that'll be us. So let's see how we got on. We did do a little bit of speeding. So we've got a silver medal, same as last time. This game is a little bit harder to get the golds. We have done a bit of speeding there, so we need to be careful really with making sure that we stay under the speed limit by the looks of things. But guys, I want to say thank you so much for checking out this video. We will have another one next week. Thank you so much for coming through, and I'll catch you again soon.